I don't know if you've seen in Netflix yung Wild Wild West. Parang ganong levels. So it's fascinating. It's like watching, those guilty pleasure TV shows in Netflix, but then it's real life. Hi everyone, this is Paul Loves to Read, and this channel is all about promoting the love and joy of literature, and we hope that our little channel will help you find the right book for you. And for today, I'm so excited to share with you this book. It's called Cultish by Amanda Montel, and it's quite new. It's published just this year. I hope I'm right. Yeah, it's published in 2021. And I super enjoyed this book. As you could see, marami na naman akong, what do you call this? Bookmarks, yeah. That's right. Okay, so this is a non-fiction book. By the title itself, it's about cults. How do you pronounce it? Cults? It's about cults, specifically in the US, okay? Not anywhere else. So, very specific geography, okay? She focused on the cults, the known cults in the US in the past decades. And apart from that, she went beyond talking about what makes a cult a cult. And she also talks about what makes any other organization cultish, right? Kasi you could be in your place of work, for example. In your place of work, it's not a cult. Of course, it's your job, diba? It's your company. But there will be certain behaviors where it can be almost cultish. And she talks about how that happens and why that happens and why it could be a good or a bad thing or neither, right? So it's really a fun, wickedly fun, whip smart book. It's it's fresh, it's new. She talks, her tone, the way she writes is very current, very now. She talks about social media. She talks about just the past or recent politics in America. She touches a bit about the pandemic, and it's really fresh and refreshing. Yes, it's a fresh. Okay, let me explain. The way she writes is fresh. It's very now. It's very, current. Refreshing because it's such a new topic. I don't think, I don't think I have seen anyone else write about this in, the recent years. So this is a refreshing topic. That's what I meant to say. The topic is refreshing. The writing is fresh. There you go. Okay. A little background about Amanda Montel, okay? So Amanda Montel is the daughter. She's interesting because she belongs to a very strange family. Her dad's family used to be in a cult. So she has that fascination ever since she was a kid. Her dad escaped from a cult in America when he was 15 years old. And you will read that here. But the parents of the dad, so basically yung grandparents niya, belongs to that cult. And then, I don't know if you've seen in Netflix yung Wild Wild West. Parang ganong levels. She shared that she almost signed up for Scientology. So it's fascinating. It's like watching, those guilty pleasure TV shows in Netflix, but then it's real life. I can't help but smile because I really enjoyed the book. I really did. The full title of the book is The Language of Fanaticism. What I found interesting about the book and what I find exciting about the book is it's about language. It's about the power of language. It's about the power of words, how it can shape how you think, how you behave, how you feel. We underestimate it, di ba? Na parang, alam ko may there's a saying somewhere out there na parang, di ba, watch what you say because your words will become action, parang ganyan. I'm sure you've heard of it. And it's true here. And that's what she digs deep into. That's what she is talking about, that the cults and cultish behavior starts with language first and foremost. That's the basic of them all. And because we share and because we all have language, we all use words, it's very easy to underestimate its power. And I think that's the beauty and the exciting part of the book, that she really puts a spotlight on the importance of words, that, it matters what the words you say and the words that you take in. It matters. Because it could definitely affect how you think and how you behave and what you believe in. So you have to be careful with what you take in and what you say. There are a lot of interesting facts that I would love to share about the book. I have a lot of notes here. I don't know if we will go through them all, and I don't know how much of it will make in the final cut. I'm thinking that Ray would cut most of it out. You will learn a lot from this book. You will learn how to differentiate and to discern what type of language you're hearing. So you've heard of the term loaded language. You've heard of the term gaslighting. You've heard of the term, maybe not, maybe this one is new, the term thought-terminating cliche, love bombing, and all those terms. She will explain that here, what it means and how you actually hear them in everyday life, and you don't realize that you're hearing it. She also mentioned about multi-level marketing, another interesting, super interesting section of the of the book, because maybe I'm just gonna post the question out there right now. Why are we uneasy about multi-level marketing? Why are we uncomfortable when a friend approaches us and pitches us a product or a business? Why are there alarm bells in your head? It's supposed to be okay, right? It's supposed to be legit. But somehow there's that uneasy feeling inside. And she explains that. She explains that here. This book will be enjoyed by those folks who have always been fascinated with the stories of past cults in America, like Jonestown, Heaven's Gate, Scientology, and even some of the famous fitness movement in America, like Soul Cycle or CrossFit, and very recently, Peloton. So she mentioned all these cults and cultish groups. Okay, not all of them are cults, but all of them have cultish behaviors. She also explains what is a cult, what makes a cult a cult. It's good to understand what it really means, right? Like in a serious context. By virtue that it's very new and it's very now and it's very current, I think anybody can read it now, especially folks who are in social media. She touches a little bit about the social media angle, although she explored about the cults in America in the past decades more, right? Pero her point is that in this day and age, cults are still present and they never really disappear. They just kind of evolve, and they're now in social media. That's why I'm saying social media. So as you could tell, I'm super passionate about the book and I really enjoyed it. There is a lot more in the book. It's not, it's very easy read. It's very easy read. You'll go through this fast. But it's packed. It's a lot of information. You will learn a lot, and I do encourage you to read it. It's a wicked fun read.
How did you hear about the book?
I don't know if I can name her, but I follow her, Katrina Razon, and I follow the books that she reads. And this is one of the books that she has highly recommended. And I just had to read a few kind of synopsis about the book, and instantly parang I knew that it's something that I have absolutely to read. And I'm so happy I did. And I'm so happy that I bought the physical copy. There's a lot more. It's definitely a lot to unpack in a single episode. I encourage you to read the book. And in conclusion, this is a highly recommended book. It's a fun read. It's written in a fun manner without diluting the seriousness of the topic. At the same time, you come away with new learnings because it is written in a language that you would understand. Very insightful. It's just really great. I super enjoyed this one. So there you have it. Thank you.